Hi everybody, this tutorial is going to be on how to use L'Oreal's Infallible Sculpt Contouring Cream, which is this right here. I have this in a number 3 medium dark, and inside, as you can see, it looks like that. Now for this I'm going to be using solely this. I'm not going to be using any foundation, or I'm going to be using a little bit of concealer but not too much. I'm just going to be showing you using how to use this product right here. To start with, I'm going to move my fringe out of the way, which is probably what I would suggest all of you do. I've already applied moisturiser and let that soak in. I've rubbed it in and not just passed it onto my head, and it's all dry, so I can begin. I would realistically suggest that you apply this either with a brush or some kind of sponge, but not a blending sponge, one that just applies it, and then we'll blend it in a minute. Start with your lighter one and then add your darker one. To begin with, I'm just going to add a little bit of concealer under my eyes, because as you can see, I get really bad bags under my eyes. That just gets rid of a bit of the redness that's on my skin already. I would normally, of ordinary, use something like a green base to try and get rid of some of that redness, but as you can see, this works fairly well for what I'm trying to accomplish, and I do just want to try and use solely the palette so you can see exactly how much that does. So with your brush, whatever you want to use, pick up the lighter colour and apply it in a triangle underneath your eyes. Underneath your chin, in the gap between your cheekbone and your jawline, on your cupid's bow, down your nose, and on your forehead. Now with the forehead, if you have a large forehead, kind of like I do, but or maybe bigger or smaller, whatever you want. If you want your forehead to look bigger, no, to look smaller, sorry, then you want to apply your contour lower down your face. For me, I'm just going to put it here and along the top of my head and blend it in. But if you want a smaller forehead, or to look like you have a smaller forehead, then just bring it lower down your face. Don't forget to do it above your eyebrows, and do it in a C and just bring it underneath like that. Then you want to, it's on your darker colour, this wants to go just above your ear and down, not too far down, and definitely not past the middle point in your eye. Okay. Yeah. Just a little bit under your chin to give you a bit more of a pout, underneath your jawline, and on a little bit on top, not too much. And you can do it down your nose as well if you want to make your nose look a bit smaller. It's completely your choice. Try and get them evenly going down your face so that they match the same point, and therefore when you blend it, it won't look uneven. Now for this, I would reasonably suggest getting a beauty blender. Mine's in the mail, it hasn't quite got here yet, so for the time being I'm just using a normal makeup sponge. I'm going to start on the lighter bits. And just blend all that in. This can sometimes take a while depending on how long you're doing it for and how much you're going to try and blend it in and that sort of thing. So now I'm going to turn my brush over because I'm going to use the light side on the side. So for the other side where I'm going to use my dark side, I'm going to blend this bit in. You can drag the contour that's underneath your neck down your neck ever so slightly, but don't go past where your natural shadow line is. But please do remember, try not to actually physically drag your makeup, because obviously then it'll come out of the place that it is meant to be, and therefore it won't look right. It's very difficult to talk when you're doing this. So sorry for the very quiet video, maybe I should have had some music on or something. Please remember, the longer that you leave your cream contour on your face before you start blending, the easier it will be to blend, because the longer you leave it to warm up on your face, the easier it is to move around and blend, because it's much more of a liquid than it is an actual cream or matte. Not matte, mousse, sorry. It's very tiring on your arm, I must say. But I guess that's why I've done the video in real time, because I really find it annoying when I'm watching YouTubers myself and I'm watching them contouring and they speed it up, and I'm like, well, it could take 5 minutes, it could take half an hour to do this, I don't know. So I'm doing it myself so you can have a bit of an idea of how long all this blending takes. As you can see, it's already starting to come out, looking properly. Don't forget to do your nose. Just adding a little bit more cream highlighter to the gaps on here, because they look kind of a little bit like I haven't quite put enough on. I'm just going to add a bit more underneath my eye. I guess that's the best thing about layering, is you can add more or you can take some away if you're adding little bits at a time. And at this point you can kind of see what it's starting to look like. You can sort of blend and rub in the cream that's under your chin a little bit more than you would do normally, because you don't want any harsh lines, especially under your chin, because the whole idea of contouring is that it creates a shadow, especially up here, when it's definitely going to be more obvious if you've just still got a massive line. There we go. As you can see, some shadowing has been created on my face, and it definitely looks more elongated and a little bit thinner. If we take the glasses off, yeah. There we go. At this point you can also add powders to make the bronzer, to make it look a little bit better, but at this point I am just showing you how to use this and just this. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos.